Hello, my beautiful, 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 beautiful people. The amazing people of God. The Biafran people, the choosing generation, the royal priesthood. Ndị njem ọnụ, ndị njem ọnụ. How is everybody doing? I am enjoying a kind of a holiday. How are you all doing? I welcome every one of you. May the peace of the Lord be with you all. How are you all doing? I welcome every one of you. Yes, so we are here to changing the narrative. Changing the narrative. Changing the narrative. We are here changing the narrative of the lies of Nigeria and Nigerian medias and Nigerian government about my honorable leader, the Moses of my generation, the liberator of his people, the one and only lion of the tribe of Biafra land. I am talking about none other person than Mazi, His Excellency Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the person I am talking about. We are here to change the narrative of the Nigerian government and their lies against him. Unfortunately for Nigerian government, 2021 is not 1969 to 1970, when they killed and covered up with the help of Britain. This time around, we dey here to make the nyash koro for the whole world. Yes, so we are here to change the narrative. So I welcome every one of you. Share the video if you share the live if you can. We're going to be spending an hour here by the mercy of God, and we're going to be sharing our views. And at the same time, we'll be speaking Igbo on this channel so that our fathers, our mothers that are in the village that have one or two things to tell us about the Biafran wars and the experience and what is going on in Biafra land today will be able to talk to us so that language will not be a barrier. We'll be using every language in Biafra land or every language that believe in the freedom that we're looking for. So both the Duduwa side and every side. So we'll be using Igbo as well. So I gonna see Igbo eba umunnem. I gonna see Igbo koro koro. I gonna see Igbo. This generation, behind on the generation of changing the narrative. I am on the nekwezi ka asị Fulani na-ekute mmiri. No. Asị ndị Fulani oge aga na mgbe ọ ga na-eku mmiri n'ebe anyị nọ. No more. We have already allowed them too long. So this time around, I am on the nekwezi ha. I ga na-abọzi ha ike. Abọ ha ike. They can abụ ike na-abọ ya in a big way. Ka abọzi nke ka eje ka abịa. Ndị brown envelope na-eru aka. Chineke na meru na-ebere. Because kita no mess. Also, onye ọsọkwa ya bụrụ ma ọ bụ nne gị ma ọ bụ nna gị oge ahụ agana because agwọ nọ n'akịrịka. Agwọ nọ n'akịrịka. So this is the time. The only option Nigeria and Britain nwere kita is gịnị? The option of letting us go. Britain, let my people go. Britain, let my people go. Chukwokika is calling them. Allow them to go to the Biafra land. Britain, let my people go. Britain, let my people go. Chukwokika is calling them. Allow them go to the Biafra land. Britain, let my people go. Britain, let my people go. Chukwokika is calling them. Allow them go to the Biafra land. Britain, let my people go. The only option Britain is to let my people go. Ndị Igbo si na nwata si na nne ya agaghị arara ụra, ọ gaghịkwa alara ụra nke ya. So that is the stage I know kita. Bro, those days are gone. The other day, I was reading the letter of Gowan to the sitting Prime Minister of Britain those days, how they should be covering the lies of the genocide in Biafra land. Those days are gone. This time around, like I said, I gonna bohike. I gonna bohike. So gonna say you don't have a radio station, you don't have this, you don't have that. We have all it takes. Just all you need is nothing but your smartphone. O nwere ike isi na nke m na-ekwu na o nwere ebe ọ na-eje nna ọ na-eje somewhere. Nna ọ na-eje somewhere. This time around, this is the time. I ga na-ekwuzi n'ọnụ anyị ihe na-eme. Nnamdi Kanu did not jump bail. Nigerian government wanted to assassinate him, just like they tried on Sunday Igboho. So this is their own game plan, is anybody that will talk contrary to their belief and to their conviction, that person is a gunner. They won't kill every one of us. Paul said to die is gain, but to live is for the glory of God. Freedom is not given, freedom is taken. So we're here today to demand for our total freedom. Freedom from the shackles of Britain and their foot master, the Fulanis. That is what we're here for. And we are making it happen. So my brothers and sisters, please go ahead, share the live, come on in. The link is here. If you want to do what? If you want to come in, we're going to be, is it going to be an interaction section? So that is what we'll be doing, my brothers and sisters. Those days are gone. Fulani is a disgrace to humanity, and they have overstayed their welcome. They have two options. Sure, they have only one option. The only one option they have is for them to go back to Niger, for them to go back to Guinea, wherever they come from. But it's not going to be Nigeria. By the time we are done with the Fulani of this generation, they won't have a place in Nigeria anymore. The Hausa people will be liberated. So they don't feel that what they did to the Hausa people, colonizing them in their own, ancestral land, they want to replicate it. Say, no. Hausa, Biafra, Biafra, do. We are the generation of Biafra. The generation that knows what it takes to bring out the best in every situation, even when that situation seems impossible. Everything they did to the Biafran people after the war, during the wars and everything, God proved to them that I have the right to end and to resurrect. God ended the people of Sodom and Gomorrah. That was why you don't hear about Sodom and Gomorrah again. It's not about human. It's not. It's not about Abraham, not about Lot, but about the angle of God. God did it. So this time around, by the time we are done with the Fulani will not have any place to stay in Nigeria anymore. They say that Allah gave them Nigeria. The Allah that gave them Nigeria happened to be Gowon. So Gowon, get ready to live with them. Get ready to live with them. Nemesis will be catching up with every one of you. We don't care to know where you are or what you think you are. No. Those days are gone. Those days are gone. So many people that are more dangerous than Nnamdi Kanu have been bleeded. Men and women. Though that's what they don't know. So killing Nnamdi Kanu, abducting Nnamdi Kanu make no difference. You guys don't understand the quest we are in. You guys thought everybody can be charmed, everybody can be bribed. The answer is no. We are Biafrans, royal priesthood, the chosen generation, the anointed ones. We are light, not only to people around us, but to the entire world. Everywhere we go, we shine, because that is who we are. We are like the light that is being kindled on the top mountain. It can never be hidden. That is who we are. Everywhere we go, we try to make a difference in a positive way. So for that reason, Biafra is here to stay. Biafra is not going anywhere. So anybody grandmothering, anybody gingering that Biafra, they are going to silence Biafra, they are going to kill Nnamdi Kanu, and that will kill the movement. my dear brothers and sisters, you better wake up from your slumber. We better wake up from your slumber. You better wake up from your slumber. It's not gonna happen. Biafra is here to stay. So we're here changing the narrative of their lives. Enough is enough. Fulani, by the time we are end with you guys in this our dispensation, you guys will not even have a place in Nigeria anymore. We gave you guys the privilege, the opportunity to do what? To become a part of something that you are not part of. When they say the three major languages in Nigeria, they say Igbo, they say Yoruba, and they say Hausa. They don't say Fulani. And you guys know that you have no grip over Nigeria. But because of the help of Britain, you guys thought that you have landed. Now you have overstayed your welcome. I don't care to know how long you guys have been perpetrating your lies, have been perpetrating your evil, killing and maiming, destroying life, raping and gloating about it. What kind of filthy people like you guys? Who wrote about evil? Who wrote about terrorism? But like I said, it's not about how long, it's about how far. In the midst of all your evils and everything, where have you guys gone? Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Swindling the economy of the nation, thinking that what will happen. No, nothing happened. Rather, you guys are more impoverished in that nation. That is to tell you that evil doesn't pay. But now, you guys have overstayed your welcome. By the time we are done with you guys, by the time the generation of Nnamdi Kanu are done with you guys, you won't have a place in Nigeria. Keep on taking care of Niger Republic because that is going to be your next destination. There is no two ways about it. Niger and all this, your sub-Sahara desert is going to be your next place. Your time in Nigerian soil have expired and you are leaving. Your lies have been exposed beyond every reasonable doubt. Do you see? You know, ndị Igbo si oteka omebere. Oteka omebere. Fulani, ihunububu, oteka omebere. Your sins have been exposed for the whole world to see, and you cannot escape it anymore. So this generation of Biafra, our forefathers fought you guys with nothing. That is to tell you that it's not by talk or no. God created these people for a reason. That reason is to bring the light of God to the entire African race. And you guys are doing everything to quench that light. No. You guys don't understand something. Darkness can never comprehend light. Never. Not when people that have grown and bleeded under Nnamdi Kanu, not when they are alive. Not when they are alive. Nnamdi Kanu have opened the eyes of many. Nnamdi Kanu have systematically trained soldiers, foot soldiers of men and women that you cannot even see. And today, like I said, we are changing the narrative. Those days are gone. That your divide and conquer game is over. The veil has been taken away. You know why? We started dealing with you guys in the realms of the spirit. We didn't just wake up and decide to overthrow you guys, knowing fully where the level of your impunity and the extent you guys have penetrated the mind of our people, instigating quarrels and the animosity among them. Those days are gone. We began to deal with you guys in the realms of the spirit, using the power of our news and our God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We began to sodomize you guys. We began to pieces you guys in the realms of the spirit. Please, can you go to your father, please? That is calling you. Please, go and get the wrap up. Please. Do you understand? So when all those things was going on, we were preparing ourselves spiritually, knowing that the fight is not going to be an easy one. Because you guys felt that you own Nigeria and you dictate who is who. Let me tell you, the 5 or 6 governors you guys are riding like a horse or like Yanama in Eastern Nigeria, it's nothing but a campaign. You understand? You know that if Biafran people decide to end them today, that will be it. But we allowed them to live and see the glory of Biafra. Biafra was not instituted by any man. It was an institution ordained by the Elohim. So you guys have done everything, tried everything, killed our men, committed all kinds of genocide against us. But this God in heaven said that it's not going to happen. I decide who live and who dies. And that little Biafra has spring up men like Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, and so many warriors you don't know. Fulani, get your ass in order. Remember when a message came to Hezekiah and told Hezekiah, put your house in order because you are going to die. Hezekiah began to pray. Fulani, there is no amount of prayer. There is no amount of Habinu Kunama. Your altar have been weighed and balanced in the realms of the spirit, and it have been urinated upon. So your altar have been defeated. The veil have been taken away. That is what I'm here to tell everybody. The veil have been taken away. Do you know how many years we have been praying, asking God to take away the veil in the face of our Oduwa people, for them to understand that Biafra is not their problem. And finally, God have answered our prayer. This war have been fought in the realms of the spirit, and this war have been won. So the physical manifestation is all that is remaining now. But in the realms of the spirit, we have fought it and we have won it gloriously and majestically. You know why? So this is the generation of Biafra that you can never deal with. Let me tell you. Even if God said today, but God forbid, God is not man that he can lie. That Nnamdi Kanu, that will be the end of him. Nnamdi Kanu have trained. That is, when I say fanatic men and women who are ready, all they are waiting is just the commands. And that command will soon happen. So Fulani, get your life in order. And Britain, like I sang for you guys, Britain, let my people go. Britain, let Biafra go. Chukwuka is calling them. Allow them go to the Biafra land. Britain, let my people go. Britain, no matter what you guys are doing, no matter your lies and everything, no matter what you guys are planning, I am here to tell you guys categorically that Biafra is beyond you guys have done your worst. It is time. And there is nothing you guys can do about it. We have footed your bills. We have footed your everything. It is time to let go. Even in the Bible, there is a time to serve and there is a time to set free. So you guys continue holding on to Biafra because of what you're gaining. You're just wasting your time. And for your information, the more you hold Biafra down, the more you are incurring the wrath of God on you guys. And if you guys did not work back here with no faith, it's not a threat, but it's a promise. The same thing that Fulani are doing in the land of Biafra, running our women over, raping our women, killing our children, and gloating about it. Britain, I want you to go and check how many of your local governments, you are everything in Britain that have been taken over by Islam. No, you need to go to that side. It's going to happen in your own country. You guys are going to experience the sodomization of Islam in your country if you guys didn't let Biafra go. If you guys did not let Biafran people go now, you guys are incurring the wrath of God. Islam will run you guys over, and there is no nation that you guys will go to. You know why? Britain, you guys have caused so many bloodshed. First World War, Second World War, and you guys are about to cause another war again. I am here telling you guys with every clarity, if you guys did not remove your filthy hand of Biafra and let it go and find another way to sustain your nation, That is what is going to happen to you guys. You guys have already invited them. They are already taking strategic positions in your nation. This same thing that we are going through today, crying, you guys are going to cry as we are crying. Believe you me. So do yourself a favor. Your liberty and your freedom is also at stake, because the anger of the Lord is against you guys. Anger of the Lord is against you guys. You guys have incurred the wrath of the Lord over and over again. And God is not happy with you guys. Britain, let Biafra go. Britain, let Biafra go. Chukwokika Biama is calling them. Allow them go to the Biafra land. Britain, let my people go. Britain, let my people go. Chukwokika Biama is calling them. Allow them go to the Biafra land. Britain, let my people go. Britain, let my people go. Chukwokika Biama is calling them. Allow them go to the Biafra land. Britain, let my people go. So Britain people, whether you guys like it or not, all that we're doing is for the world to see that we have given you guys the privilege and everything to take your problem and to leave us alone. You guys claim to give Nigeria independence or whatever you guys, lie to the whole world that you guys have done. But inside you guys know that you lied, because your colonial master flag is still in Biafra, in Nigeria as we speak. That is to say that you guys only said it by your mouth, but you guys did not actually did it physically. Because if you guys are done with your colonization in Nigeria, your flag and everything is supposed to be in Britain, but it's still in Nigeria as we speak. That is to say that you guys have never intended of leaving Nigeria to be a free and to be able to exercise their own liberty. And that is why we are backward with your evil footprint through Lord Lugard. But this generation is here to rewrite the history. We are now telling our story. It's no longer when BBC is the one telling our story. Those days are gone. Those their lies, we are here to counter the lies of BBC, be it BBC Pidgin, be it BBC Igbo, be it BBC Oduwa, any of their empire in our land, we are here to counter it. Their lies can no longer have hold on our people. We are wiser, we are smarter now. All right? We are out for you guys, and nothing can change it. This is a new generation of Biafra, a new generation of Biafra who are here for justice. Let Nnamdi Kanu go. Do not allow God to force him out from your hand. You are incurring more doom for yourself. Nnamdi Kanu did not jump bail. Nnamdi Kanu, by the mercy of Elohim, escaped what? He escaped assassination by the terrorist government of Buhari. Buhari life or Buhari death. The same way that Sunday Igboho just escaped the assassination attempt as well. That was what took place. So that narrative of he jump bail, making it to sink in the ears of those who are great, who don't understand what you guys are doing. It's no longer going to happen. We are here to counter your lies. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So that is it. That is how it is, and that is how it's going to be. So we are here to do what? To counter those lies. Nnamdi Kanu did not jump bail. Nnamdi Kanu escaped the terrorist attack at his compound that claimed the life of more than 30-something souls as we speak. You guys are so shameless. a generation that celebrates death, a generation that celebrates raping, a generation that celebrates evil, a generation that celebrates all manner of ill treatment to humanity. I don't know how you guys go to bed at night, Fulani. I don't know how you guys go to bed at night. You sleep with animals, you lie, you commit all kind of genocide, and you feel nothing. But this time around, there is no way of escape for you guys anymore. No way of escape for you guys anymore. We are here and we're not going anywhere. So holding in Nnamdi Kanu, that is where you guys are now. And the more you guys are waiting, the more dooms that are coming upon your children and your generations unborn. You guys have dared the tail of tigers. You guys are waking up the wounded lions. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? For a nation that have been experiencing civilizations and democracy to be thrown into this backward state for how many years now? By the nomadic people who have nothing to do with civilization. Look at all the money you guys have been swindling in Nigeria for years. You guys have nothing to show for it. You know why? Because it's a stolen wealth. Something that does not belong to you can never give you happiness or joy. Look at the level of poverty and impoverishment that is being met on your people, your generation, and you guys are so shameless. 21st century, yeah, children are still begging in the streets. And you call yourself the ruling class. No, you are the murderous class. You are the heinous crime committers class. You are not the ruling class. A ruling class, when you see a ruling class, you know a ruling class. Do you understand? Bible said, by their fruit you shall know them. When you see a ruling class, you see them, everything about them will be so attractive. You would like to be like them. Who wants to be like Fulani? I don't think there is anybody that has common sense that wants to be like Fulani. Nobody. Nobody wants to be like Fulani. Biafra is here to stay. This generation of Biafra of Nnamdi Kanu, they are more crazier than Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is a gentleman. When I look at him, I will be like, oh God, it's only God can do this. He's so quiet, he's so kind, he's so gentle. Only say that he has thunder and lightning in his mouth. But outside that, my brothers and sisters, it can only be God. And that God is here to make a difference. That God is here to make a difference. We have been waging war spiritually, and we have been doing this physically. In any way possible, we are there. Do you understand? Very soon, those oils that is keeping you and us, or that have been keeping you, this marriage is all about oil. Nothing else. You hate the Igbos. Look at this very particular Buhari vicious man. Look at the worst ever regime in the history of Nigeria. You know why? The light. Biafran people are the light. The light is nowhere to be found in your destiny, in this regime. And that is why darkness is all over. Economically, you guys are boo in every way possible. Nowhere to be found. Everything about you guys have gone minus. You know why? You guys are lacking the light. That light is the light that comes through Biafra. We are the light of the nation. If you watch all other past leaders in Nigeria, they always make sure when it comes to how to advance, multiply, and recreate, they always make sure that Biafran people are there, because we know the law of multiplication. Because when Bible says, go ye into the world and multiply. Go ye into the world and do. It wasn't talking about bearing children. He was talking about the ideology of creating something and recreating it and recreating it and recreating it and recreating it. Expansion is in the blood. Is in the blood. It is not just a word. So we understood that very thing that God said. Go and multiply. And that is what Biafra people are known for. That is why if you enter a Biafra man's woman's shop, they will make sure that they take care of you, get that money from you the way they will attend to you. It is a grace. It's not anything else but grace, special grace from Elohim. So Fulani, your days are numbered. Those days of your Futujalon lies, of your Habinu Kunama, using namas and other things to, to subject people into your inhuman, into your ill-gotten attitude and make them to do your biddings. And not only that, the doers are free from your shackles. The houses as well. Because if to say it's the time that the houses are still doing your bidding, by now that the killings would be, will increase. But the houses have already realized that we have been fooled and used enough. So they refuse to do your evil bidding. That was when you started inviting all the Fulanis from across the Sahel. But let me tell you, it is a good thing because all of you are going to die in the land of Nigeria. And at the end, you guys will have nowhere to be found again because you guys are like a cancer. And the best way to treat cancer is to make sure that you do what? You cut it off. So the best way to treat the Fulanis are to cut it off. Women have risen to your cause, and you guys are doomed. All along, you guys are dealing with our men. Now that our women have, come to the occasion, the music have changed into a worse song, and it's not singing in your guys' favor. That is an assurance. The music is not singing in the favor of you, the Fulanis. This is the time for us to know whose God is God. Remember in the Bible, the time of Elijah and the prophet of Baal, and the time of Elijah and the prophet of Baal. This is the time of the God of Biafra and the God of the Fulanis. You understand? So it's not about even the physical aspect of things. It is about the spiritual things that are going on. The time for us to know whose God is God. Is he a God? The God of Nama? The God of cows? Or the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? The God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? This is the time to know who is who. Our God is here. And he's mighty to deliver. He's mighty to do wonderful. His name is Yahweh. His name is everlasting. His name is Jesus Christ. His name is the God that rules and reigns in the affairs of men. His name is Jehovah El Shaddai. That is who we are talking about. We are here to change the narrative that your days of lies are over. You are done. We are here to change the narrative. We're no longer going to allow you guys to subject our men and our women. They are scared to go to the farm. They are scared to do the normal life. Yesterday, I was outside enjoying the 4th of July in America. I was like, this is what life's supposed to be. We know for sure that freedom was never given. Freedom was taken. And we are taking it by force, and nothing can stop it. We are the light of the world. We are the choosing generation. This Biafra dispensation, sorry, it's your name. Sorry, it's your name. So that is one thing for sure. Sorry, it's your name. So that is why we're here, is to changing the narrative that Nnamdi Kanu jumped bail. IBOB is a terrorist. The world know who is who. They know that you guys are the terrorists. How many people in, how many ethnic ethnic group in Nigeria are now looking to succeed, and all hands are pointing at one group of people: Fulani, 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 Fulani. So you can pretend that your lies are penetrating. No, your evil have been uncovered. The veil have been removed. In the book of Isaiah chapter 25 verse 7, it say that God is going to remove the covering upon individuals possible for us to see the light of today. It is not by power. If not that God is on our side, plotted. The day that God was showing me the plot of these people, I was like, oh my goodness, what is going on? What is actually going on? I will go back to bed. I will continue the dream. Go. Thank you for coming, my darling sister. Thank you for coming. Sorry for that short, you know. Yes, it's like the network. Thank you for coming, my dear. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Yes, my people, we're here to change the narrative of the lies that the Nigerian government have been selling to the world. That Nnamdi Kanu jumped bail. Nnamdi Kanu did not jump bail. Nnamdi Kanu escaped what? Assassination attempt by the sitting government. And they are proving themselves again on Sunday, Igoro. So that is the kind of people, the kind of government that is going on in Nigeria and the other Africans. So they don't want anything good for the citizens. They just want to swindle the money. All their children are in abroad schooling. so that they can care less about the schools in the country, about there's no hospital. If you are sick, if you didn't pay some amount of money, nobody will even look at you, talk more of touching you. So we are here to change the narrative of all those lies, and we're here to preach about the separation and the disintegration of Nigeria, so that every ethnic group can be able to govern themselves and they develop at their own pace. So that is why we are here, is to preach the gospel of separation and the disintegration of Nigeria and their calamity against my leader, Nnamdi Kanu, which they paid $1 billion US, a country that their security is at the verge of collapsing that is a place where terrorists has a convoy that drove them around with AK-47 and all kinds of ammunition, and they cannot curtail them, they cannot tame them, they cannot do them anything. But they have the amount of $1 billion. That is to tell you that Nnamdi Kanu is not an ordinary human being. For you guys to brought out a whooping sum of $1 billion US and paid it to Kenyan government for them to be able to hand him over to you guys, my dear, unfortunately, it's a lost game, because that money, na yawa, that money, both the Kenyan government and Nigerian God. And that my God is here to do what? To disgrace all of you. That money, all the people that their hand is in what happened to Nnamdi Kanu. I'm so sorry for you guys. Remember the time of Judas. Judas had to commit suicide. The world will be hearing what will be happening to you guys, and the ears of the world will be tingling. And not only that, the ears of the world will be tingling, you are going to be experiencing systematic, that is unexpected things in your lives as a family, as a whole. There are people you don't touch. Nnamdi Kanu is not an ordinary human being. You don't touch people like him. But for you guys to kidnap him, torture him for 8 good days, beyond human imagination. He's not a Nigerian citizen. He doesn't have Nigerian passport. He doesn't have anything relating to Nigeria. Do you understand? He have nothing. He was born a Biafra. And that Biafra is what he wants to remain. By naturalization, he's a citizen of the United Kingdom. So unfortunately, my God confused you guys. You guys didn't understand the level and the magnitude of what you guys were doing. And now every one of you have been caught in the webs. Because God wants to punish every one of you. I don't care to know how you guys make the meeting, how the gang up took place, and all the conspirators involved. That is none of my business. My God is going to take care of those ones. But I pity your generation. I pity your generation. I pity your generation. You guys don't understand the words that was coming out of Nnamdi Kanu when you guys was laying your feuding hand on him. Laying your feuding hand on him. That God will serve, the the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, the God of Biafrans, the God who spared my people when you guys thought that you have exterminated them. That God who spared them. That God has never told us that he's tired of taking care of us. Nnamdi Kanu is a royal priesthood. He's a royal priest. He's so precious not only to people like me, nor my own family, Well, he's so loyal to God. Do you understand? He is loved by God. Loved. I didn't say loving. Nnamdi Kanu is loved by God. That is why everything you guys have tried to do to him, none of them is working out. You know why? You cannot curse who God have already blessed. Whatever that you think Nnamdi Kanu is doing, Nnamdi Kanu is not just doing it out of his own power. He's doing it by the anointing and the auction of Yeshua HaMashiach. Yes, so not yet. We are working on that. So we are working on his release. We are working on everything because these people, they illegally adopted him. They illegally adopted him. They didn't follow the due process. They have no reason, they have no backup for them to bring him to Nigeria. But they did that because they are lawbreakers. So they can care less about the rule of law. And the Kenyan president is also a lawless man, but we treat his fuck up. We will treat his fuck up. His father ran to Biafra land. He didn't run to Fulani when he was looking to safeguard Kenyan people. The street I lived in Enugu when I was schooling in Enugu was Kenyatta. Do you understand? So that street was named after the father of this filthy, corrupt president of Kenya. In honor of the man. That is how benevolent, that is how good the heart of the Biafran people are. But it is time we're going to campaign. Kenyatta is going to be renamed. We cannot be answering the name of a betrayer. We cannot be answering the name of a sabo in our own country who stood up and sold us for $1 billion US. It's money. Money cannot buy life. The life of the Biafran that are being wasted. When the life of your people are being wasted like our own, your father came to our people and they gave him all the assistance that he needed. And not only that they gave him the assistance that he needed, they went further and decorated him by giving one of the populous places in Enugu State. They gave him that name, Kenyatta. And this is your payback, was to take bribe from a corrupt terrorist government. The government that are being run, patronized, and advocated by terrorists. That is what they did. Thinking that the world will not discover who they are. And like we always say to you guys, the Biafrans of this generation is not the Biafrans of our forefathers. This is a Biafran generation that knows how to build everything buildable and know how to do everything doable, unless it's something that human cannot do. You guys, we are waiting to see how we're going to get arms and the things like that. Inside Biafra land, now we come the builder. Because we get everything. Not by our own power. This man wait there in heaven, that man bless us, say, blessing don't overflow. So they just want one Nigeria, so that the attachment, the blessings of Biafra will be extending to them. That is the only reason why they want one Nigeria. Everything, security aspect of the country, no Biafran person is involved. In the oil aspect of it, no Biafran person is involved. Everything, virtually everything, no Biafran person. And you guys say you want one Nigeria. God that thunder go fire on for that one Nigeria. Which kind of one Nigeria? There is nothing like one Nigeria. There is nothing like one Nigeria. A country where the rule of laws that apply to the so-called terrorists is different from the one that apply to the citizens of the nation that are contributing to the nation. God, you dare too merciful. Oh. You dare too merciful. Because if I be God, I go to slap all these people. If I slap you, no go talk anymore. You guys have been swindling the economy of the country. Look at banditry, kidnapping, and the extortion have become order of the day because that was what Fulani introduced to Nigeria. They introduced all this nonsense. If you step into a bus now to travel, you'll be kidnapped, and they'll start demanding from 1 million and above. That was what this very administration, Buhari dead or alive administration, has cost to Nigeria. You'll be asking yourself, why? No job. The job that was there before the inception of Fulani, they have killed everything. They have nothing to do with civilization. They don't know anything about civilization. The much they know is their cows and the bush. That's what they know. Do you understand? So why can't you guys be on that your lane of taking care of cows and things? Every now and then you guys want power. You don't know what to do with the power. But like I said, the generation of Nnamdi Kanu Biafra is different from the generation of our forefathers. Even though that 6 countries fought our forefathers, they could not kill them. They could not destroy them. You know why? Defeat comes from the heart. We never surrender and we never give up. We are fighters. It is in our DNA. So you can't change our DNA. You cannot change the DNA of Biafran people. Okay? So that is the message. Nnamdi Kanu, the more days you guys allow Nnamdi Kanu here, the more days your calamity is doubling. The more days your calamity is doubling. You know why? There are men and women that are intensifying their altar of prayer on daily basis concerning you guys. Concerning you guys. You guys have just entered the last blow of your life. Biafra is here to stay. And there is nothing any man can do about it. Biafra nke kita. Rozo Biafra nke gbo. Biafra nke gbo bukwa. And that is, oh my God, very resolute. Very resolute. With insurmountable power. We are not pushover people. Biafra people are not pushover people. Nope. We're not pushover people. So we are here to tell our own story. Enough is enough. BBC can no longer sell their lies. Al Jazeera, CNN, they can no longer sell their lies. It's not going to happen anymore. It's not going to happen anymore. We are here to tell our story. Sometimes they kind of have trained more radicals more than him. So you guys have just missed the target. You guys don't understand. Nnamdi Kanu is just one Nnamdi Kanu. But there are millions of Nnamdi Kanu. So we are here changing the narrative. Anybody saying Nnamdi Kanu jumped bail, Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, he didn't jump bail. Nnamdi Kanu escaped prison, escaped assassination attempt that killed more than 30-something souls. They even killed his dog. Thinking that Nnamdi Kanu turned into a dog. They killed his dog. Like the way they went to Sunday Igboho. They abducted a cat. Thinking that the cat, Sunday Igboho is the cat. That is the kind of people you deal with. But my people, Yawa don gas. And no before Biafra. Because this fight, we have been fighting it in the realms of the spirit, and God has been so merciful to us. That God is an awesome God. So we're here to change the narrative. Enough is enough. We are no longer going to allow the enemy to mess with our people. Enough. And not only that, Fulani people do not listen to pleas. They don't listen to words of reasoning. They don't listen to dialogue. They don't know what it means to dialogue now. Nope, they don't. The only thing they hear is kaboom, kaboom, and that is what is going to happen now. So if you guys don't want to give us Biafra according to our own terms, because there are two things that somebody is giving you something, and that person is giving it to you based on your own terms, or that person is giving it to you based on his or our own terms. We demand Biafra in our own terms. We don't leave our brothers and sisters behind, because we're not going to allow you to use them to be fighting us interest war all our life. It's not going to happen. So when we come together as Biafrans, everybody's ready to go to wherever they want to go. But until then, that your evil spirit of divide and conquer has been defeated. It don't buy, and nothing can happen to it. It don't buy, it don't buy, it don't buy. So that is what we are here countering. That Nnamdi Kanu did not jump bail. Get it? Nnamdi Kanu did not jump bail. Nnamdi Kanu was not arrested. He was abducted, taken to an unknown destination, not into police custody, tortured, and they even broke his neck. They even broke his neck. So your atrocity to my leader, His Excellency Nnamdi Kanu, is a torture to every true Biafran. Forget about the Biafrans on the social media. Every true Biafran, you have dared the tail of tiger. And on a due time, we're going to collect our own pint of blood, our own pint of flesh. But for now, enjoy our economic sanction. You know why? Fulani, they are nowhere for you to do business with them. Unless you want to go to Nigeria and buy your cows. But until then, we Biafran dictate what happens in business, in acquisition, in every areas of life. We Biafrans are the determinants. So enjoy our economic sanction, while other things are to be announced very soon. So that next time, Kenyatta, whatever your name is, next time in your miserable life, when you think that an opportunity have arrived for you, you need to chew and you need to think twice. You know why? Choices. Your choices. Your choices. Your actions. Yep. Whenever you do something, there is always an act, there is always a repercussion. So the repercussion as it is now is that Kenyan people, sorry, I have some beautiful Kenyan people that are my friends, but unfortunately, you have a stupid man as your president who is who sleep with corruption. Because if not, he's supposed to know that. But you know what? I think God have chosen to expose that Kenyan president because of his evil and atrocity during the election that are already going on. But he knew how he manipulated the people and they dropped the case. So, but now God have already resurrected those things. You know why? When you shed the blood of the innocent, when you shed the blood of the innocent, you have incurred the wrath of God on yourself. That's what people don't know. Shedding blood is not an easy deal. It's not something you can just do and pretend that it didn't happen. That is human blood. That is human life. It's not even everybody can be able to kill a chicken. But these people, they are killing somebody. And they are feeling nothing about it. Sorry about the noise. So that is the thing. So we'll be closing, rounding up very soon. By God's grace, any day that we'll be getting, we'll be preaching this gospel. All right? We'll be preaching this gospel of the truth of what Biafra is going to be like. Because by God's grace, we have traveled abroad. We have seen great and wonderful things that are going on. You understand? So we have traveled abroad. We have seen light, and we want that light to go home so that our people can enjoy the light of what it means to be free, the light of what it means to be a human being. Do you understand? It is the will of God for you to be in good health, for you to prosper, even as you are so prosperous. Do you see? Nigeria has been in a backward state. When I look at all the companies and things when I was growing up as a little child, and I used to hear, I didn't see most of them with my two eyes, but I used to hear about them. All those companies have been crippled, have been wiped out, have been, decimated. Why? Because the leadership of that age is in the hand of nomadic people, people without shame. That is where they are, people without shame. So, but like I said, we are changing the narrative. Nnamdi Kanu did not jump bail. Neither was Sunday what? So it is all about the extrajudicial killing of the indigenous people so that they can now take over them. But we are here to say it's not going to happen. And our women have taken over this mantle. So it's going to be so bumpy. Get up your things, get up your house in order, prepare yourself. It's going to get more bumpy. Okay? So I'm going to sing that song before we close. Britain, let my people go. Britain, let my Biafra go. Chukwakikabiyama is calling them. Allow them go to the Biafra land. Britain, let my people go. You know why I'm singing about Britain, not about Fulani? Fulani have no grip over our people, but because of the backing of the Britain. So that is why. Britain, let my Biafra go. Britain, let my Biafra go. Chukwakikabiyama is calling them. Allow them go to the promised land. Britain, let my Biafra go. Britain, let my Biafra go. Chukwakikabiyama is calling them. Allow them go to the Biafra land. Britain, let my people go. Yes, oh, my amazing, amazing Biafran people. My royal priesthood. My amazing people. The peculiar people. The amazing generation. The selected and anointing people. My brothers and sisters, I agree to now. Make una take boza. You understand? So I want you to share the video. By God's grace, we'll be doing this more often to preach the gospel of Biafra. We are here to tell our story. We are here to tell our story by ourselves. Those days are gone when communication was limited to our great grandfathers. When communication was limited, everything was based almost virtually on the terms of the enemies. But this time around, unfortunately, it's going to be a different ballgame. You know why? We have our men and women in diaspora, and we have those back home. All you can do is to do what? Help us share the video. Whatever information you get from internet or from the scene where it's happening, you go to the app store, download app, the video downloaders with dates, so that when you are sending it, it will be coming with the date and the time that the incident took place or take place. So that will help us to know what is current and how to present them, okay? And that will also help us on how we can be doing what? Reaching out to this gospel of truth. We are here to preach the gospel of Biafra, and nothing by any means stop about it. Okay? So I'm gonna check if our brother Simon Ekba is live yet, which I'm not sure. I don't think he's live. No, not yet. Okay, he's not live. So it's one of us that you can actually check on because of what the Lord is using him to do. So one other encouragement I want on every one of us here, please guys, let us not be distracted or our attention be diverted, because you know what they're going to do? They're going to create another diversion very soon so that our eyes can be taken off our leader. Please, if you are a freedom fighter, your eyes is on the prize. Unless you're here for celebrity's sake, unless you're here for the views and the money. For people like I myself, I am here for something more tangible than those things. Those things are just additional. You understand? It's just additional. But the main purpose is to preach this very message. Is to preach this very message. I know it has been a while that I've come online, but by God's grace, if Jesus tarry of his coming, I would like to be doing that because it is our civic responsibility to preach the truth about our people. Two, if you are being discouraged by the situation of things, the question you should ask yourself is, what will Nnamdi Kanu do in a time like this? Did you hear me? What will he do? Will he be discouraged? Will he be, withdrawn? No. Hell no. Nnamdi Kanu will blow hot. So that is the kind of spirit I want you guys to cultivate. The spirit of resoluteness, the spirit of faithfulness, and the spirit of, maintaining that focus till the end. Another thing is this. The enemy is raising their altars of darkness, sacrifice. Like yesterday, I was hearing that the Boko Haram, the Miatiala, that they went to a hospital in Kaduna, they kidnapped newborn babies. Do you guys understand what that means? That is an attack to humanity, an attack to motherhood. Do you understand me? That is what that yesterday is all about. And let me tell you categorically clear, they didn't kidnap newborn babies for what? Fulani kidnapped those newborn babies for ritual purposes to make sure that they end our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. That is what all these things, they are running out of time because that is not what they expected. That is why I am here to urge you, intensify your prayer for Nnamdi Kanu. If you have not been praying, please, I want you to stand up. I want you to begin to intensify your prayer, speaking in tongues. Satan is confused. Please, he needs our prayer now. The only thing he asked from Ejimofo was that we should continue praying for him. Are you praying for Nnamdi Kanu? Are you? Please, this is the time that those that we fight for Biafra, we fight for Biafra in truth and in light. Don't be a Biafran freedom fighter only on this your tongue. Be it in every aspect of your life. Be it in your action, be it in your doing. Please, I am begging you guys. Another thing is, the final thing I want to touch is this. If you say you are a Biafra freedom fighter, it's not every lie that the Fulani social media or media warfare posted on the internet, you'll be helping them, advertising it without them paying you. That is unpatriotic. That is un-Biafran. That is Nnamdi Kanu. He can't do a thing like that. Allow the Holy Spirit to guide you on what you post from Nigerian media. Lies are out there. Why? Because they want to demolish, they want to, devalue our leader. They want to bring him to shame. Do not be part of it. So many of us are doing things like that, but it doesn't supposed to be so. It doesn't supposed to be so. We're supposed to be very, very wise. Not everything they say, you just jump into it. I know about the views, especially those that are on YouTube. I know about the everything. But please, respect yourself. He is a human, a man, a father, and also a husband. So imagine that you are being persecuted, tortured, abducted, and spit and urinate upon only because of your love towards your people. Please, our supreme leader, Nnamdi Kanu, is still a human. He still breathes. He still feels what I feel. Help him and safeguard his family. May the peace of the Lord be with you all. May the face of the Lord shine upon you. May whatever righteous you do, may it prosper. He say, I love you guys. Until next time, I remain your sister, Gloria Umu Biafra TV. Okay? I love you guys. So we are going to end here. Until next time, Do not forget to subscribe, smack the red button, click the notification bell so whenever your sister upload, you'll be able to notify. Share our videos. Share our videos, okay? Bye.